Hello there. It is really good to be with you on this beautiful day, and a day when we are thinking about this idea that I'll share with you in just a moment. But first of all, how is your week? How is it going? You know, we are in week, as some people say, like 1,499, a new experience that none of us have lived through before, this COVID pandemic. And yet, in the midst of this week, God continues on as the God who is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And so we are continuing in our messages, in our time together, to think about how God raises you up, how God raises me up this day, how God will raise up others to join in the beautiful kingdom hastening work of loving women toward Jesus Christ. So as you know, our vision is to love 1 million women toward Jesus by the year 2025, and that will take each of us. But it will not take each of us going it alone and just striving alone. And that brings us to the topic of my video today, which is the idea of being encircled. So there's a saying I love that is kind of silly, but you'll get the idea, which is instead of don't go it alone, which our culture sometimes says, hey, just go it alone. Just don't tell people you've got challenges in sharing your faith, or you don't know what to do with a certain person you've kind of given up on, or you feel like you've made too many mistakes with. Our culture says, right? It says go it alone. Just tell these awesome stories of only victory. Go it alone. And that is not what God's word says. Nope, nope, nope. First of all, from God walking in the garden with Adam and Eve, he didn't expect them to go it alone, right? He wanted an intimate relationship with them and them with each other. And then as we go out through history, he called people to worship him and to share him and to remember him, not so much individually as together. So with that, I have my little saying for today that I would love for you to think about this week, which is don't grow it alone. You know, I'm just like everybody else. You and I would be able to sit down for a cup of iced tea if it was warm enough here on my porch, but hey, I prefer a cup of coffee. And we'd be able to talk about the women in our lives who God has put in our heart, on our mind, who we can personally reach out to, and whether that is through email or through a phone call or through sharing a story with them through social media that we know would minister to them, or whether it is through doing some act of kindness to a neighbor, to someone who maybe we meet every day at the grocery, or when we go to the grocery store. We don't need to grow it alone. So in addition to leaving you with that thought, don't grow it alone during this time. I will promise not to, if you will too. I want to invite you to one of the best ways, honestly, that I've experienced that in the last year and a half, which is by joining a group of women who are passionate about loving others toward Jesus and who want to get better at how we do it and want to help each other in that. And the best way for you to do that is to join us. If you are seeing this on Friday, there's 2 times this video will go out. One is today, Friday, the 15th of May. We have a really special event today where you can join us and celebrate the launch of a community that really is designed to help women grow in our faith together by sharing our faith together. We call it the Stonecroft Experience. And if you're seeing this on Sunday, May 17th, then I want to invite you to join us this Friday for Front Porch Fridays. It's at 1 p.m. Central, and there's info below. But every Friday at 1 p.m., for as long as we can see into the future, we're going to help you know how not to grow it alone, but how to join a community that can strengthen you in loving others toward Jesus, that can give you those tools that will be at hand, that you can keep accountable to if you'd like, to pray for others, and to share your Jesus story with others as you grow, as you go. All right, well, have a fabulous day. If it is Friday that you're seeing this, join me for the launch of this community. We're hoping to create kind of a smallish community of women initially. to enjoy the Stonecroft experience. As I mentioned, I went through part of it on my own. It ignited my love for those around me and my desire to reach my community. But not just that, it really has helped me practically figure out how and to keep going and to not grow it alone. All right, and if you're seeing this Sunday, join us on Friday. This Friday, we hope, or maybe some Fridays soon at 1 p.m. Central, and interact with our team here at Stonecroft and learn how you do not need to grow it alone. All right, well, have an amazing week ahead. Know that you are not alone. You are seen by the God who loves you and by a community of women who would love to walk alongside you and strengthen you, just as they've strengthened me. All right, take care, sister. Bye.